Hey, what's up guys, this is Liam or Weagle on your Overwatch, back with a new video. Today we're going to be talking about Ana and the general sentiment in the community that she needs some kind of a change because of her pick rate and also her difficulty to use. I want to let you guys know though, I will be remaining neutral throughout this argument and making points for both sides of it. The reason I say that is there are some misconceptions that we wanted Doomfist nerfed and Mercy changed in the first place. You can go back and check and these were never true. So I wanted to put this disclaimer in so that you guys know. Also, where is Ana's parrot? Her newest Halloween costume currently isn't sporting the parrot in game. Now I would assume the reason for this is just because of hitbox and the fact that it would change the size or the shape of her hitbox at least and may have some kind of minor game changing element. That would be my guess on that, and I don't know if we'll ever know, but currently she's not getting that in the game. So come on Blizzard, where's our parrot? The first thing I want to talk about of course is comparing Ana to Mercy, and a lot of this video is going to include that because Mercy is seriously dominating the meta, especially in matchmaking. I think the first and most obvious reason for this is that even though Ana's potential healing and her burst healing is quite a bit higher than Mercy's, you can't heal stupid, but you can res it. In matchmaking, the game can be very disorganized at the best of times. If your Genji's off on a flank, it's always difficult to heal that with Ana at the best of times. But if he dies, Mercy can go in and res him. Now, yes, that can lead to her death too, but if you do it tactically, it's usually quite easy to pop off a res and get away. Especially if it's a tank on the front line. Your tank's taking too much damage. You can't heal through that with Ana, but you instantly get that value back in full health and the barrier if it's Reinhardt if you res it with Mercy, which is that huge swing in value, but not just that swing in value, but the ease of that value and how you can leverage it in just about any game with Mercy is why Ana is seeing less pick rates at that level of play. So with all of this being said, Mercy's pick rate and her ease, then people are calling for some kind of an Ana change. And the first one I think, and the most obvious, is some kind of way to heal more than she can currently do. Now, I want to take us back to the triple tank Ana Nano Reaper Beyblade meta when Ana was an absolutely massive dominant force in the game of Overwatch. You have to be very careful when buffing someone like Ana that has so much utility because it can very quickly turn into something that's absolutely outrageous. Think about the value that Sleep Dart already has within the game on a 12-second cooldown. I've seen people saying that they could halve that. That's like a McCree stun every 6 seconds for Ana. That is absolutely nuts. Sleep Dart on a 12-second cooldown already wins teamfights. If you sleep the nano-bladed Genji, then he's completely wasted that, usually netting you in a one team fight. If you sleep Reinhardt when he goes to hammer down, he now loses his ultimate entirely. In fact, if you sleep anyone now when they pop their ultimate, they lose it entirely. So Sleep Dart on its own on that part of her kit is really strong. If we look at another part of the kit, which is the anti-nade or the healing nade, depending on who it lands on, again, that value is pretty undeniable and is easier to hit with Sleep Dart. In fact, the nade itself has also received multiple nerfs to its radius and to the amount of damage that it does when it hits someone because of how good it used to be, because it was severely overpowered. So again, probably another part of the kit that we're not looking to change, or at least Blizzard probably not looking to change. Also, anti-nade again, when used by the best players in the world, can net in a massive win and an easy win in a team fight if you land it on a few enemies. And this leads us to probably the only part of the kit that could change again, and one that used to again be stronger, and that is actually Ana's primary fire. I think the most realistic change that I've seen recommended quite often, and one that people want to see, is Ana's damage rebuff to where it was to 80 damage instead of 60 when she shoots an enemy. Her healing's already really good, there's no way that's changing, but what if she could 3-shot Pharah again? If you play Pharah, you're probably not going to be happy about that, but everyone else would be, I'm sorry. But what if you could also shoot Mercy out of the sky when you're playing Ana? What if Ana had the potential to help out her tanks and her other hit scan to do more reliable damage to the biggest threat and also Ana's biggest contender, Mercy? I think that is the most realistic look at a change we could see for Ana in the future, and one we could maybe see to her soon. But when we talk about all of these things, we do have to be very careful and remember back to when Ana was the most dominant hero in the game and how quickly she could go back to being that. There's two more things to mention. The first one is that Ana's really good right now anyway, even without these changes, and there are a couple of different complaints I would like to address. The first one actually is she is really hard to use, and unfortunately some heroes are always going to be really hard to use and therefore only applied by better players. That's just how that's going to be. That's how the game is balanced, and I think the game is very sensibly balanced in that way. There aren't too many heroes that are that way. Hanzo and Widowmaker are others, and also heroes that I hear changes are needed for quite often, but Blizzard still aren't changing, and I think it's for that reason, because they're difficult. And the other argument is for console, where people are saying Ana's too hard to use on console, even harder than PC, and maybe she needs a different kind of a work. And Blizzard have said they would do that in the past, but I don't know if that's something in the future. To summarize this, the reason Ana isn't used as much as Mercy is because her value is a lot harder to pull out. The final thing I will mention is that there is supposedly going to be a new hero soon. It's about that time of the year, and it's also very likely to be some kind of a support and more likely a main healer just like Ana. And with how Blizzard do their balances and how they've done these things previously with Doomfist, usually if a hero seems like they need to be changed but don't get one, the next hero directly affects that other hero in question. So I think that if Ana doesn't see a change in any way, it's either because she's just really hard to use but still really valuable, or because the next hero is going to affect her in a big way. So guys, let us know what you think in the comment section down below. Do you want to see a change to Ana? Personally, I'm happy to see one, but we do have to be careful. Be sure to check out our Twitter, guys. We do tweet out some funny stuff. Also, we're going to BlizzCon soon. We're going to be vlogging and tweeting out a lot of cool stuff on there, so be sure to follow us. Be sure to hit that like button as well, because it really does help us out. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so you get notified when our videos go live. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and have a great day as always. Take care and peace, people.